A lot of people, black, white, Mexican, young or old, fat or skinny, have a problem being true to themselves. They have a problem looking in the mirror and looking directly into their own souls. Around the reason I am who I am today is because I can look directly into my face and find my soul.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ back with another reaction video. So today we're going to do a reaction to a woman who's looking for a man. And she says no 50-50 if she gets remarried. All right. So this woman is obviously a divorcee and she's looking for a new man. Let's jump right into the video.
I'm ready.
Ready?
Yes.
What's your name, honey?
My name's Angelica.
Angelica, where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Bristol.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Connecticut.
From Connecticut.
Yes, CT.
How old are you?
I am 33.
Okay, and what you do for a living?
I'm an MA.
What's an MA?
A medical assistant.
Okay, do you have any kids?
I do. I have 4.
How old are your 4 kids?
I have a 14-year-old. I'm so nervous. I'm turning red. I have a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, 7, and a year and a half. Well, a year and a half almost.
Okay. By how many men?
2. I was married for 10 years and then I just got out of another one.
You got married? You've been married twice or once?
Once.
You said you just got out of another what?
Relationship.
Okay. So why are you not with the 1.5-year-old dad?
He cheated on me.
How'd you find out?
I went through his stuff and found out.
You went through like his phone?
The Apple Watch.
Ooh, try that Apple Watch. Let me tell you something. I know a couple of men
Yeah.
that got caught up with the Apple Watch. Now,
Get in trouble.
if you go, here's gonna be the advice for you men. If you gonna cheat, only have a walkie talkie.
At that point.
Don't even get you a phone. Don't get you no GPS, because ain't nothing like having your Apple Watch attached to your car and you get in and it read your text messages out loud. Hey, baby, just thinking about you. And your woman sitting in the passenger seat trying to find out who the hell texting you saying, hey, baby, when that's the only person, I'm supposed to be the only person calling you, hey, baby. So
you lying.
So if you gonna cheat, fellas, get you a walkie-talkie. Talk. If y'all can't communicate in a walkie-talkie, then just fuck it. Like you gonna get caught. I'm telling you right now.
Look, ladies, y'all have to be wise out here. For a man to be faithful, and I'm just keeping it real, but for a man to be faithful to a woman with 4 kids, this is no disrespect, but she gotta be doing everything excellent. Her body gotta be right. Her head game gotta be right. She gotta listen. And she gotta always respect that man. Because look, at the end of the day, if you're a woman out here with 4 kids and you back in the streets, yo, it's over with. That's just the bottom line. It is over with. You got 4 kids by 2 different men. What are you doing out here? What you hope to accomplish? It is what it is. So you better off working things out with that man who cheated and understand shit from time to time. He might have to do him because it's not about him anymore. It's about all these kids. It's about taking care of all these kids. That's what it's about. It's not about you outside trying to find a new man and having fun. And yo, you're a mother of 4. The only thing a man is going to do is run through you. Smash and dash. the chances of she finding a man who's willing to save her is extremely slim. A good man. Why would a good man choose a woman with 4 kids? Why?
It is
Well,
like
I'm
that.
sorry you went through that on a serious note.
It's okay. You know,
Okay.
life
So
experience.
you moved on. Now that
Yeah,
one is how many kids do you have by the 1.5-year-old dad?
just one.
Just one, the last kid. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So, and what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a sec.
Yo, nah. Who she thinks she is? Wow. That's crazy. Okay, okay. I understand what's going on now. So this is a woman who left a 10-year marriage. She had 3 kids with that man. Returned back to the streets. Found a new man who accepted her with her and the 3 kids. Right? And she's about to return back to the streets because he cheated. Listen, I'm not saying a person shouldn't walk away if a person cheats, but at the same time, you got to be wise out here. You got to be wise out here. And you got to accept where you at. Okay? You need to be a mother to your kids at this point. And I'm not saying stay with that man even though he's a cheater. I'm simply saying you probably better off staying than to be back in the streets. But some women, fellas, some women whole time just be wanting to return back to the streets because to me she been married and she got with this dude and now she's out here looking for another dude. I think this is just a woman who want to be in the streets, man. Facts.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Angelica, Bristol, Connecticut, 33, Sagittarius,
Yeah.
medical assistant, mom of 4 kids by 2 men, was married. Was you married to the 1.5-year-old dad or the other
No.
kids?
Yeah,
Okay.
the other one.
Okay. And why'd you get divorced?
I got married really, really young. I was like 19 when I got married, so I had a lot of growing to do.
I knew it, bro. Shorty is a bird. It all makes sense. She left a 10-year marriage. That's a decade. Look, if a woman walks away from a 10-year relationship, bro, she's for the streets. I'm telling you. Because if a woman invests 10 years of her life, even if that man, I don't want to say, but even if that man cheat, she might still stay because she invested so much into the relationship. It just won't make sense to go start over. But a bird is going to leave at some point, bro. And just off the fact that she had 1 kid with this new dude and she's back in the streets already, it's not making sense. Like, that's how I knew Shorty was a bird. She was just trying to get back in the streets all along, man. That's all it really was.
And I realized that I was just with him so I can just have one kid have multiple kids with one person. And I realized I wasn't happy doing that. So I made sure to like have all of them. But then I got into another relationship and he was supposed to be a great dad and whatever.
Okay. Don't have your head cut off.
Bro,
Oh, sorry.
Girl, so they gonna say this.
this is
So
a
I'm gonna let you
bird,
respond
man.
to it. You done left your husband that you had
Uh-huh.
3 kids with to go meet another man
Uh-huh.
who, in so many words, cheated on you. And do you feel like the second guy? Well, let me ask you this: do you regret leaving your marriage, or do you still think that
Nope.
was a wise decision?
Best decision I ever made.
And this is exactly what I be talking about when I say, fellas, a bird always return back to the streets. Think about her husband. That man put in 10 years. He's thinking he's safe. He's thinking he found the one. But the whole time, this bird was just taking from that man energy, man, and powering up, bro. She had all her kids by him. Get that out the way. Know what I'm saying? No, it's time to return back to the streets. It's time to have fun. Right? So then the first little dude that she had a kid with that dude. But whole time is like, nah, man. I mean, he cool, but I'm trying to get back to the streets. Because if you think about it, bro, look at the way she found out he was cheating. She said she went through his phone or his Apple Watch. Come on, man. She was looking for a reason. She was looking for a reason the whole time. Fellas, the hoops never fails, bro. The signs are always there, man.
Okay. So you don't. Okay, fair enough. All right. Don't have your head cut off.
Sorry.
And what kind of man you looking for?
It's tough to say because they come in so many shapes and sizes. Not necessarily looking for a certain type of man. I'm just looking for someone who sees me for me, and can like pretty much just handle the situation that that I come with, I suppose.
Okay. Don't forget. Don't have your head cut off.
Sorry.
This is so
All right.
crazy, bro.
What are your deal breakers?
Definitely cheaters, obviously. I don't want to say liars because I feel like everyone lies in some way, shape, or form, some capacity. Everyone lies. So everyone should know no one wants a liar. But I think anger issues is definitely a deal breaker. Like learn how to control your own issues. I have come from growth. I've learned how to grow in my past. So come healed in some sense. We could work on some things together because I feel like every new relationship comes with its own demons and stuff. But yeah, just come correct. And not like being lazy. I don't like a lazy man. No, thank you.
Okay.
Like,
Don't be lazy. Could he have kids?
yeah, he can have kids.
Do you want more kids?
I know. I'm all set.
Okay, she's all set. So come with BYOB. Bring your own baby.
Bring your own.
All right.
So she's 33 with 4 kids, and she's not trying to have any more kids. So all she's trying to do, fellas, is have fun. She's trying to hit the streets and just have fun, bro. This is just wild, man.
Should he look a certain way?
Clean, very clean. Put together, in a sense of, when you step out, you look apart. If you're at home, you're chilling like how I am right now, be comfortable, and be happy with who you are and what you are. I don't want anyone's change. I'm not going to change. I think I'm not stuck in my ways, but I'm stuck in my way of how I am already. So if be open and ready to communicate with what you want and what you see going forward. Don't just like leave me hanging.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Not necessarily. Be able to take care of yourself and me because eventually I want to be able to open my own business. So if you can't provide for yourself alone, then being able to provide for both of us is not going to be ideal because I want to be able to branch off and do this have my own little thing, but not struggle in a sense.
Wait, so you want him to be able to provide for you and your children?
In a sense, technically, because we're all gonna be in one household. I want him to be able to provide for his own children too. So I could provide for mine, but eventually we're gonna have to put our incomes together. So be able to make the same amount as I do or more, not less, not minimum wage, pretty much.
Who in their right mind will sign up for some shit like this? Lady, be real with yourself, man. What? That's 4 kids, bro. 4 kids. And listen, man, kids are expensive, man. to take care of 4 kids that's not yours? Think about that, fellas. You didn't put in the work to have those kids. You didn't break a sweat in that box. Somebody else did that. And after he done doing all that, you gotta take care of his shit. What? You gotta take care of his kids, man. And be happy doing it. That don't even make sense, man.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get to. So you're willing to do 50-50?
For the most part, yeah. Unless we're married. If we're not married, then there won't be. I mean, if we're married, we're not doing 50-50. There we go.
So what would be the dynamics? What would be the dynamics when you get married?
When we get married, I would take care of like household things like toiletries, the groceries, stuff like that. But as far as like bills, I feel like I shouldn't say a man should take care of, but I do feel like a man should be paying majority of like the house that we live under should be his household.
Okay, so let's just do some math real quick. Okay, because you have a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 1.5-year-old, right? So let's just say you get married, and this man, let's just say he has 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be 6 kids plus you, because that would be 7. So you're saying this man has to make enough income if you get married to take care of 7 people. Well, really 8, including himself.
I mean, technically, yeah, because you know what.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying, lady. You shouldn't be out here trying to date. You got 4 kids. It's over. Hang it up. You should have stayed with your last dude. He was a sucker to wife you after you left the other dude. This is crazy, man. It's like, yo, it's over, lady. Raise your kids, man. Go home.
You are getting when you meet me. If I come with all of the kids and I am already taking care of them by myself anyways. So I mean, if I could take care of them on the income that I'm on, then
you should continue to take care of them on the income that you're on. And when you and you will be a blessed woman if you find a man that will be willing to be a partner with you. Because I just gotta say, even when I presented it to you, you stopped to take a breath. But does that even sound fair? Like it doesn't even sound fair the request that you're asking. You're saying this man has to make enough money to take care of 8 people because that's what a man should do. You'll buy groceries, you'll buy toiletries. No, you come with 4 kids. And if he has 2.
And she's laughing. And that's why I tell you all dudes, bro, you can't save a bird. A bird always return back to the streets. Think about this. This woman just had a sucker who saved her after her 3 kids and after she left a marriage. There's a man out there who was doing that, and she left him. She walked away from a man like that. Now she's in the streets looking for another sucker. Once a woman thinks she looks attractive, where she feels like she could pull a dude, she will forever be in the streets, bro, because she will always think she got more options. She just left a major sucker back in the streets in hopes of finding another one. This is great. Yo, this is crazy.
Dude, we're doing hypotheticals. This is hypothetical.
right.
Well, let's take out his 2 kids. You come with 4 kids, and then that's 5. So you're saying if I marry you, yes, I'm not ever paying the mortgage. Like, I think ladies start thinking of this in a math equation. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Realistically, yeah, I get it. I just feel like if the bills are being paid 50-50, then the household is and everything's being split 50-50 as well. If I'm working and I've got to.
You said, I asked you about that. You said if you get married, you're not doing 50-50.
Oh no, I thought you meant Moneywise. I didn't think you meant like life. Like
I
home
did
wise.
mean Moneywise, and you said if you get, are you reach? Well, I did mean Moneywise, and you said if you get married, you don't believe in 50-50.
I didn't say I'm not that I don't believe in it. I just feel like there should be a common ground. It's your home. Like we're, for example, we go and we buy a
Girl,
house
you know
together.
this
Like
is a
right now.
recording. I can rewind the tape right
Yes,
now.
you can
Let
rewind
me
it.
let me see if I can rewind the tape, do a live instant replay. Let me see
Okay.
if I can rewind the tape live on what you said. Because I thought you said if you get married, you're not gonna do 50-50 because the expectation is him as your husband. I
Yes.
could have heard it
I thought
wrong.
you meant like 50. So you don't mean house-wise. You're talking about money-wise,
I'm
50-50.
talking about Moneywise.
Okay. I don't mind. I feel like 50-50 is okay. It's fine in a sense of like if you want me to make certain decisions, like for an example, if I get into another relationship and we decide to tie the knot and we are moving forward with our relationship, my kids are not only going to be in the picture for so I shouldn't say that, that sounds so wrong, but my oldest is almost in high school, almost in college and so on and so forth. So in that series, our household will be shrinking in some sense.
Listen, I'm a girl in my 40s, and
Yes,
if I need money from my daddy, he still give it to me in my 40s. I think
I love that
everybody
for
knows
you.
if you got kids for a lifetime. Those bills, if your kids, and if you marry a man, I think you want him to accept that, right? Like I don't
Absolutely.
think you want a man thinking that once this kid turn 18, we ain't never gonna see them again. That's not
No.
kind of really how life happens, nor do you want a man that way. I
Right.
think
That's the mindset of a bird, fellas. Facts.
this money conversation, I don't know why. I don't usually deep dive in it, but I think it's worthy of deep diving in it because I think what a lot of women don't know is there's a lot of partnership income relationships, right? It's actually more common than not. And it's not a bad thing. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing, especially when you come with a lot of expenses. Like, you come with 4 kids. So I
Right.
just think that not saying it's impossible because you might hit the lottery, girl. You might meet a rich man who got a
Fingers
big
crossed.
want a Rolls Royce. I make enough money to buy it, so I don't gotta cry in that either.
That's true. That's the fact.
And I'm
That's
tired
the
of
fact.
preaching today. I know it's Sunday. Maybe that's why we're here. All right, let's do the Kendrick Cam.
Okay. Gosh. I have a thingy up, but
That's
What the? See this right here, man? Astrology, fellas. This is what I'm saying, bro. The signs are always there, bro. A woman like this will always be in the streets, man. Women like this, fellas, are the biggest birds on the market. Trust that, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
the Honda. People get so mad. Okay, we see you, girl.
What the? Nah, man. Y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta
thingy
see
up,
this
but
nonsense, bro.
That's the Honda. People get so mad. Okay, we
Y'all gotta see this nonsense right here. Got this shit, bro. Out here with 4 kids, just found a sucker, left him to return back to the streets. And she's saying that if she ever gets remarried, no 50-50. Matter of fact, she left 2 suckers. And here's the thing about a bird, fellas. If a bird could pull 1 sucker, she's always gonna think she could pull 2. If she could pull 2, she's always going to think she could pull 3. If she pulled 3, she's always going to think she could pull 4. Facts. And therefore, bro, a bird will always be in the streets, man. But look at this. This is crazy, lady. Go home. Like, for real. This is wild. Check this out.
I have a thingy up, but
that's the Honda. People get so mad. Okay, we see you, girl. We see you. This is Angelica.
Look, man. Now, this show is known for hosting birds, Kendra G show. Most of the women that comes on that show is, well, damn near all the women that comes on the show is birds. Low vibrational women, low value women. So this is not surprising. This is a woman who is out here looking for new dinos after she left a 10-year marriage and a relationship with a man that she just had a kid with. She left her first marriage. Well, she left the first dude because she said they were young. She left the second dude because she was looking for a reason. So she went through his phone, she went through his Apple Watch, and she found out he was cheating. Now she's back in the streets. Fellas, a bird always return back to the streets no matter what. If you meet a woman and she left a 10-year marriage, she will always be in the streets. Fellas, be wise out here. This is what you imagine him being in a hospital room and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.